Welcome everyone to Joel Kindiak's new Super Mario Bros. Wii walkthrough. And I can't believe I'm doing this in 2022. It is 13 years since this game is released. And it's been 9 years, 8 years since I've last filmed any kind of walkthrough. So it feels great. I finally have time. I graduated from college and I'm ready to make more YouTube videos for fun. Right? So I do have a job. I do teach math and I was thinking about making math videos, but I decided, nah, that's not really my thing. So recently I've been loading up a bit more of my childhood activities, and I remembered doing filming, and yeah, this is one of those things. So let's see how this goes. YouTube has changed a ton since the last time I filmed, and we're gonna see how this goes. This is gonna be interesting, that's for sure. So without further ado, you'll hear more stories along the way. Let's begin the walkthrough. I've been playing this game a little bit. This is actually my first time properly playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I actually do not own a Wii. I'm recording all of this on an emulator. And yeah, a lot of things have changed since then. Let's watch the video again. I mean, it's a Mario game. What's really that new? And I mean, this is a Mario game like years, decades ago. I think one thing that struck me was how amazing the quality was. Is that, yeah, I mean, it's pixelated and whatnot, but it's still in 60 frames per second. I can still load it onto, you know, my current device and we can still record and do all that fun commentary things. It's been a while. I mean, back then there was no PewDiePie, there wasn't a Mr. Beast or whatever. There wasn't even a Discord, or maybe it was just up and rising. But it's been so long since I've done this and I'm excited to just give it a shot. Already as I'm doing this, I'm really enjoying this. So I hope everyone who has been subscribed all these years gets a pleasant surprise. Lots of things have happened since then till now. And maybe along the way I'll share some of those stories. But yeah, World 1. Now I'm very sure there is no shortage of new Super Mario Bros. Wii guides out there. But here's one in a very traditional, very classic walkthrough style of doing things. It's even called walkthrough, it's not called a let's play or some clickbaity title. So that's interesting. So as with any self-respecting guide, I will show as much as I can. I've actually not really done the research on this game, so I might miss quite a number of secrets, but hopefully I can at least cover all of these star coins, because I think that's the most interesting aspect, as well as yeah, I think, and all the secret exits as well. And I'm playing this on my computer, and the controls are not exactly the same as a Wiimote. So it took me a while actually to sort of configure it properly so I can map the correct button inputs to the correct functions. Right, but here we go, our flight power-up, the propeller suit. It took me a while actually to configure this on my device, but at least finally it works. I can't believe the Wii died. It actually died, like wow, the Wii and the 3DS died. And last time I was on YouTube, they were still the top games, if you would. Right? Oops, there we go, third star coin right there, and I think we missed that. So we're gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try to come back. I do not know if we can actually re-access. Oh, great. That's awesome. There we go. So I'm very sure that most of you have watched these strategies, but let me just bring my version to the table. It's not really new, I just think it's fun, and yeah, it pays homage to my past YouTube days. So it's very funny. I never thought I would ever do this again, but I am really enjoying this so far. So yeah, that's the first level. I'll probably put some timestamps at the bottom for you to scrub through the video. Yeah, most of it is gonna be me talking about some of the stories I've had. I'm gonna keep it as chill as possible. You know, it's not gonna be one of those very well refined video production thingies. There used to be a time where I actually had to physically mount my camera in front of my DS and then film it. That was before I got my capture device, and that was in the time when emulators weren't really as refined as they are now. I saw this and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is an amazing emulator. Alright, ice flowers. So I think everyone knows it's about ice. And I think it's interesting because there are certain ways of thinking about a Mario game that helps you identify some of the secrets. Sometimes they will design the secrets in such a way where you can tell pretty obviously that it is meant to be a secret, right? So sometimes they'll hide some secrets in a certain way. They would give it a certain kind of texture, a certain kind of indentation, so that you can infect. There we go. So that you can infect. Oh wow. All right. So that you can in fact identify that is a secret. And pardon my horrible gaming because I have no idea how this works. And well, yeah. At least it's slowly working. We'll slowly figure things out along the way. Yes, this is one of those not so refined videos, and I think there's a charm to it. I think most videos now on YouTube are very professional, and it's good. I welcome it. But yeah. So there's that. Now, a question which you might be asking is, what have I been up to? It's been 8 years since I've, done a Mario walkthrough. Well, I have been in high school. I've been engrossed in learning mathematics. I have even, I've even went to college. I completed my national service. I went to college. Which is university. It's basically the same name. University, college, same thing. And I was doing a math major. I was doing a math degree, right? So 4 years of undergraduate mathematics. It's quite rigorous. It's quite tough. And then I realized that, yeah, as much as I enjoy doing math, I mean, there are other things that sort of excite me, and this, I never thought this would be one of them, but it feels great that it does. That it is, in fact, one of these things that excites me. So I feel good. I feel good about it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so my inputs are a bit weird with regard to the Wiimotes. I'm using a computer after all. But effectively it's the same idea. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, it's been ages since I've done video games. Especially since I've done walkthroughs. So I am clearly incredibly rusty with walkthrough making. But yeah, that's in a nutshell what I've been doing. I've been doing mathematics, and I've been mostly doing mathematics. That's an interesting story on its own right. You can go to my blog, it's all over there. I kind of just talk about it very freely. So I think in terms of a job now, I'm actually preparing tuition material, so math tuition materials for high school students. I mean, I've always enjoyed teaching, and it feels good that now I'm teaching again. And even as, I'm already making some parallels of teaching, even while making YouTube videos, because if you think about it, making a YouTube video is sort of like teaching in some sense, right? By showing how these things work. Of course, most of you guys do it by entertainment, but, oh wow. Yeah, but it helps to demonstrate what's going on and to explain concepts. So I think from the get-go, teaching is what I wanted to do. So it feels great that I get to do that even as a on the side. I do not know if I have YouTube partnership, so I don't know if there'll be ads, I do not know if I'll get some cash from this, some side income, but I'm definitely gonna do this on a more casual setting. I mean, if this ever becomes a career, which actually, in this day and age, it actually is a possibility. I remember back in the day, it wasn't even a consideration. It's not as if like, oh, you know, I want to be a YouTuber. That wasn't even a consideration. So who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah, hopefully you enjoy these stories, and it feels great to be back actually. It really feels great to be back. So, yep, just a short update on my life. I'll share more as we go along. And yeah, okay, so back to the material on hand. I've been talking about my story so much. Yeah, first level you have Yoshi. You've got your 3-star coins. One is in the pipe, one is elsewhere. You can use Yoshi to eat the hammers. There we go. Again, really rusty in this. It's been so long since I've done this. Alright. I mean, it's technically my first time playing this game, but it's been a while since I've made YouTube videos. I've played while talking. It's been a while since I've played a video game. In fact, it's been a very long time since I played a new video game. And sort of have the experience of trying to discover everything for yourself once again. Yeah, and it feels great to do this once again. Of course, I have plans. I did load up Need for Speed Carbon recently on the GameCube, and I would like to touch on that if possible, given enough time and leisure. Okay, so blah blah blah, annoying toads. Yeah, carry them to the goal, and I think this is our first one. We can give it a shot. Yeah. Basically, you run through the same level once again. This time you want to carry the toad from beginning to the very end. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna continue talking about some stories. Now, not every block will have a toad. You want to hear the toad sound. I mean, you guys all know this. It's been 12, well, how many years? It's been 13 years since this game is released. I mean, technically, so yeah, this shouldn't be new things. If this is new things to you, you are probably as old as I, and I'm not as young as I was back in the day. So there's that. Okay. Carry the toad, don't bother with the star coins, get some extra lives, destroy a few Goombas, well, Koopas, I don't know. I remember this was in the time when the last time I was doing a YouTube video, there still was a YouTuber I really looked up to. His name is Super Scummery, and I've been a fan of his work when I was younger. You know, really inspired me to do the walkthrough videos. So that was quite interesting. I believe he's doing his own things right now. It'll be great if we can link up. That would be awesome. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna come back to World 1-3, and as you all probably know, there is in fact a secret exit. I don't know how many people don't know this. I mean, this is a very old game, but, well, this is the first time I didn't really... I think I might have watched a walkthrough in the past, or like a let's play in the past. So I might have it remembered at the recesses of my mind, but it's not like, oh, I've watched those videos before doing this. You know, this is actually a very fresh experience for me. And I can't do speedruns. Don't even get me doing speedruns. I know using an emulator you can actually program the speedruns, right? To place the input times at the proper times, at the proper locations and times, so you can optimize the performance and achieve a tool-assisted world record. Now, of course, you have speedruns without tool assistance. I'm not doing that. I'm just making videos just for fun, and hopefully you guys will enjoy as well. So this is a secret exit level, and it leads to the cannon. Now I've actually not taken the cannon, so I have no idea where this cannon will shoot you to, but my hunch is that it takes you to World 5. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see. I mean, based on the very first New Super Mario Bros., which was ages ago, that was what happened to the World 1 canon in the DS version. Right? So, welcome to the tower. I think the power-up of choice here is the Ice Flower, so as much as possible, I want to try to use the power-ups of choice, so that it's more interesting that way. And each part of the walkthrough is not one video, one level. It's gonna be a classic style of walkthrough approach, where I'm gonna just play until we get to the first save file, and of course I will add some timestamps along the way so you can skip to the relevant parts. Although if you enjoy my ramblings and you enjoy my storytelling, well, you kind of watch the whole thing, right? Don't worry, I'm not yet planning to monetize this. I have no idea how the monetizing system works actually. So there's that, and it feels great to be back. And we'll see how this goes. I think as of filming this, oops. As of filming this, I have not uploaded anything yet. I'm planning to record a few and then upload them at one shot, right? So rather than record and upload. Second star coin is in that secret, and you can see the coloring is slightly different. There is this indication that it is a secret, and you all probably know that, so great. Alright, take 2. Yes, my first death, and yes, there will be a bloopers view at the end of each video. I was saying that yeah, one day I was looking back at my old photos and sort of just looking back at how I enjoyed my time as a growing teen. I was like young and I had no idea what was gonna happen. I had no idea what to expect in life. Oops. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's convenient. Right, last point. Yeah, so I had no idea what's happening in my life, and yeah, I found it interesting that I can't believe I spent such a large part of time making these videos. I think that's actually a very treasured part of my childhood, and there were a few other things as well. So I think that got me sentimental, and I was wondering to myself, can we actually recreate those memories to some extent? And the answer is, surprisingly, through this video walkthrough, yes. And I think it's not just getting the solution, but it's just the journey, the process, the talking. I remember using this platform really to improve my communication skills. And I remember there was once during my one of my trial oral presentations, I actually scored a full mark because the teacher was really, really impressed. So I thank YouTube, I thank the Lord. Still a Christian, still a very outspoken one, although you've experienced a bit more in life and things change. But yeah, and my teacher was impressed by it, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to do YouTube videos to improve it then. Alright, first boss battle. If you played New Super Mario Bros. 2, pretty similar. They're really not too hard. Yeah. I wonder whether the spin jump will protect you from certain hits, from certain objects. But I'm new to this game, so who knows what's gonna happen. Alright, that is it for Larry. And yeah, it feels great, but that's it for the first part of this walkthrough. More stories to come. I'll probably just use this as a platform to share some of my stories rather than, I mean, of course, show the videos and show the walkthroughs and all of that, but I'll spend more time probably just sharing stories. Yeah, so that's part 1 of the news of Joel Kindiak's New Super Mario Bros. Wii walkthrough. And like, share, and subscribe. I know now there's a share function in all of this. Yeah, for more awesome videos to come. Yeah. yeah, so I just find it cool. I didn't know. I was one day I was looking back.